Hey! Welcome to another Ramble Radio, motherfucker!
But
Boom, boom, shake the room. Yeah,
also
Yeah.
video.
yeah.
Not after dark, in the daylight,
in the
the
daylight,
way it was meant to be done.
up there to the
Up
to
there,
the complainer,
double birds
to
to,
the complainer,
that dude. Fuck that guy.
Can't say shit now. Can't say shit
Bring it.
now.
Bring it.
Say shit now.
Bring it. Bring it.
I would be Gerardo Andres Rocha, otherwise known as Jerry Rocha.
Ah.
Right over there, we got
Edwin Brian Pence,
Edwin EBP,
a.k.a. EBP.
EBP. Would that
Are
be
those
your
not-
wrestler name? EBP.
EBP. Is that not Country Club a monogram? Isn't that like
Edwin
fucking
Brian Pence.
EBP?
That sounds like that is like the bench.
Are you part of the Horsemen?
EBP. That's your wrestler name is EBP. No question.
But right there on my
EBP.
trunks. EBP
Yes,
on the...
EBP. But no, your full name, Edwin Brian Pence, sounds like that would be written on a plaque on a bench on like hole 8 of a very prestigious golf course, right?
Right.
Like this.
That's where I dropped dead, keying
marble
off.
bench. This marble bench is dedicated to Edwin Brian
Edwin.
Pence.
He loved this course,
He loved this course.
and it's all white policy.
He gave it. Mine, Gerardo Andres, and it's all whites. He never let one Jew tee off in this course.
He died defending this tee box.
He'd be damned if he let some Vietnamese fella come play golf.
On his course.
Not here. Oh, fuck. What is it? So what's me? Gerardo Andres
Oh.
Rocha. That sounds
What does
sounds
that
like
sound
I
like?
was a dude who like sent hundreds of men to their death trying to find some fabled city where everything's made of diamonds or some shit back in the 1500s.
Some rainforest. You just sent thousands of people and enslaved indigenous populations.
To find, because God told me there was a city made of diamonds just somewhere over there.
Until all your men turned on you.
Yeah, all fucking
And-
the 40 that were left just fucking chopped me to pieces in the middle of the night.
They raped and murdered you.
Oh fuck. Okay, great.
Either way, it seems like we were both dicks. Either way, cut it.
Not our
We were
full
both
names.
assholes.
They don't help. And you think
No.
it's just Edwin Brian Pence and Gerardo Andres Rocha today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, it's
Not gonna find out
dude.
what Cody's middle name is.
Well, I think indictment right now.
Cody indictment via
I think
Vanya.
it's this poor guy. And then
Dude.
how does he stop this? DeSantis went rogue. Pence went rogue. They all went out. They're just DeSantis and Pence are just taking shots at Trump. What's Cody gonna do now?
It's all coming apart at the seams, it seems like.
I don't see how I don't know how he recovers it. By the way, this is Ramble Radio 341. I don't know if you were aware. For those keeping score at home, 341.
341. 341.
Now, I have other news for those keeping score at home.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh man, you ready for
What are you
this?
typing? You're typing. Okay.
I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up correctly.
Oh, I think I like where this is going.
I hope you're ready for this.
I'm ready. I'm sitting down.
The strap is off of Chucky Bob Phil.
Oh no, Chucky Bob
Strap
Phil.
is off. We have a new positive
Oh.
text review. And is this for Seahawks 1987? 5 stars. Here you go. You guys deserve it. Brian Hill, a.k.a.
Brian
Seahawks
Hill.
fan 87. What a gentleman of not even a promo he cuts. He's not even talking shit on anyone else.
No.
He's just... This is just... Is this like...
The consummate professional.
The consummate
Consummate
professional.
professional.
He's like, look, I know this is my crown. I don't need to talk. Everyone knows this belongs to me. I don't need to go. Are we looking at like a Ric Flair-esque amount of titles being held. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I know we've only got one Hall of Famer, right? In the Ramble Hall of Fame.
Joe Capone?
Joe Capone.
Joe Capone.
This run might start sniffing.
He could be
Hall
in.
Of Fame.
He could get into the Hall. This is crazy. This is unprecedented.
Joe Capone's the only one in there.
Right.
And that man had to die to get in.
And he did a lot of work.
He did a lot of work, but the death helped.
The death helped. And,
yes.
and then this guy, man, see, Brian Hill is just...
Brian Hill.
I don't...
Stay with us, Brian. You don't have to die to get into the Hall of Fame.
Let me ask you this. Is this like... Are we watching what Brian Hill's doing? Is this like Pujols' first season? You're like, wait, this is something special here, right?
Yeah.
When he really started to come up, right?
A-Rod with the Mariners. Remember A-Rod
right.
with the Mariners?
You're like, oh, this is... Ooh. Who, man, we're seeing something. We're seeing something. The only
Cadillac
thing
Williams.
Cadillac will. That's what worries me though. Is that could that happen?
Could be a Cadillac Williams.
Could he be? Yes. Like who's man? Who?
RG3.
I want to know who would be our junior? Because I think when you talk about careers that are clearly Hall of Fame, already one of the best ever in Ken Griffey Jr. However, without the injuries, do his numbers become untouchable? That's my, you know what I mean? Is that fair to ask too? Without Ken Griffey Jr.'s injuries, do his numbers, are we looking at, he's like, no one's ever gonna get near this. Like, I don't care.
Does he end up getting, like, does he go the way of what Bonds did and try to catch people and then he starts doing the
doing dirty
because he felt the pressure from McGuire and Sosa, because Bonds was one of the all-time greats.
Bonds was already the best living player in baseball.
That's what I'm saying. He was already an all-around great player before he's like, you know what? I'll hit 75 home or 70, whatever he said he was going to hit.
Did you hear what he apparently had told people? When Bonds and McGuire, he's like, you give me the same shit you give them, I'll show you a record. Yeah. Basically, give me the same shit.
And he did it. And then he became just a home run hitter. He was no longer the great all-around baseball player he was.
He was I'll just jack this thing out.
Because his head grew to 18 sizes larger than it normally was. He couldn't play baseball anymore. He could just hit home runs.
Just hit homers. It's weird how roids turned him into the greatest home run hitter ever, but probably robbed us of a full career of the greatest player ever.
Yeah.
I think had that not happened, I don't see how... Had Ken Griffey Jr. not gotten injured so often when he did, and had Bonds not touched anything, those two are 1A, 1B. I don't know who, like, you look at as who is... I mean, I think their records become... I mean, Bonds' home run record will probably never be touched, but...
No, but it's tainted as fuck.
Tainted. Oh, man. But here we are. Rambling. Back again. Do I have any updates? I'm almost done with Auction Free 2. Friend of the show, Sean Krankel's game. It's so fucking... Oh, my God. Oh... Should I spoil it, or would that piss off Sean if we have him on here?
Oh, shit. Don't... You maybe save that.
But
What's the broad talking about?
We got workers here.
Oh, shit.
There's guys here. They're supposed to measure a window. Because one of our fucking windows, you have to literally, I have to, jump on it and hang down for it to close. And then to push it up, I have to get, a car jack to get it to raise. And the guy came and looked because you're going to need a whole new window. So we're going to have a guy come and measure it today.
This sounds like a porno's getting ready to start.
It sounds like a porn. It sounds like a guy is about to boink on, What if she did? What if that was just the balls, right, on her?
The balls.
She just started
to do that. Knowing you're here podcasting.
Listening.
And you can't leave.
And she's
But you're
there.
stuck. And she just... Bow, chicka, bow, chicka, bow.
Oh God! Right? You look a little tense. You need to help me loosen you up today. Jesus.
You're working hard.
Right? It hurts. It's. I don't know if I don't know.
I don't know.
I found something by way of video on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's fucking her.
He's
fucking
her
her. You
hard.
can hear that. He's fucking her.
I can hear that. He's fucking her.
The stuff I got about. Speaking of Boogie, I'm like William H. Macy in Boogie Nights right now. But I saw a video about Boogie Nights where Tarantino was his one complaint about the movie.
Yeah.
Tarantino, I think, needs to just ease up on his cinephileness.
What was his complaint?
He thought that Burt Reynolds' character was basically a caricature of this famous porn guy, the guy who directed like The Devil and Mrs. Jones and like some more of the more famous porn films. And he goes, he looks just like him. He's basically him. Yeah. And there's that scene when the cop movie that they're making, remember? Yeah. And it's just terrible. And he's like, and Burt Reynolds like, I think this is my greatest work. That one scene where he's watching that, and Tarantino was like, that director would have never made something that bad. He was like, that was my. It's like, Jesus.
All right, relax, Tarantino.
Just okay.
It's a joke about a porno.
It's a joke. And he's like,
in the middle of the movie Boogie Nights.
He's like, well, the only thing that would have I think that's what he was, that he took umbrage with, was that director that he was supposed to be would have never made a film bad, or thought a film that bad was his.
So that just pulled him completely out of it.
I think it. Like, oh, come on! This is bullshit.
This is
That's like if during the first Guardians, you and I just screamed in the theater, he just says I'm Groot. He would never say we. Fuck! And we just angrily get up and leave.
It doesn't even make sense. You've established he says I am Groot the whole time. That's all he can say. And now you're throwing a we in there.
And we just bail.
And we bail out of it.
That would
disregard the whole movie for the one thing.
Forget it. So I just don't. I don't know if I ever want to love anything that much. Where that one something like that takes me completely out.
But when you love something, you love the imperfections as much as what makes it perfect. Like to me, that's what love is. So you can't criticize every little piece of it and tear it apart because you can rip apart anything.
I don't think. That's why I think we go back to one of my favorite, like literally a movie that I think is impossible to be in a bad mood when you watch is Dolomite. If you're in a bad mood, you just put on Dolomite, and how are you upset? But a lot of the things in it work. Like some of the humor in it is actually funny, right? Yeah. But then the bad filmmaking is also funny. Like the boom mic hanging down in half the scenes.
That wasn't planned. I don't think he went, hey, drip that down a little bit. People laugh at that.
Right. It was like.
They were doing the shot. They saw it in post. Like, well, fuck, we can't reshoot it.
We can't afford to reshoot this, so fuck it. There's going to be a boom mic hanging down for 90% of the movie. Like the missed kicks that he makes, and those are all. But like parts of it that are meant to be like Human Tornado is I think legitimately a funny movie too, because it's just a fever dream. None of it makes sense. It's like. I mean, remember when he's fucking the sheriff's wife? And she goes, the sheriff walks in. And he catches him in bed. And the wife goes, he made me do it. And then Dolomite just looks at her. It's my favorite quote in movie history. He just looks at her and goes, bitch, are you for real? Then the guy murders his, remember? The sheriff blows his wife away with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Dolomite makes a run for it. And then he leaps off.
The naked jump, right?
The naked jump. As his body is falling, you hear Rudy Ray Moore go, y'all don't believe I jumped? Check out this good shit. They just replay it. Like, you're showing nothing that proves it was you jumping by just hitting rewind and then showing him jump again.
I call it this good shit.
And then saying instant replay. And then, dude, him fucking the house down is legitimate, brilliant comedy. Brilliant.
I don't even know how you think of, like, let's fuck the house down.
Why don't we fuck the entire house down to the ground?
Let's fuck so hard the house crumbles.
The house is destroyed. But that's just, he made me do it. Bitch, are you for real? Oh. I mean, what else do you need in a movie? What else do you need? That's what I'm asking.
I don't think you need anything else.
Yeah, but again, like, I just, like, Tarantino, that into cinephile and this being a cinehead to just be like, well, that's what I didn't like. It's like, all right, man.
Like, try to enjoy something.
Try to just unplug for 5 seconds. Oh man, so you gonna see Taylor Swift at all while she's in LA?
No, I think I'm missing Swiftie.
Tomorrow, my cousin's there Monday night.
Oh, the ticket winner, the ticket winner.
Ticket winner. She won. She's there.
Good for her.
She left early to try to get her hands on merch, like specific merch. Yeah. There she.
It's a thing.
I guess. Here's what's weird. I don't know if you saw footage of the Swifters' first night here at SoFi.
I've been seeing footage on the social medias, but I don't know what night was first, and I don't know.
So she has a hat she wears for a song each show, like a specific hat, and
she gives it to someone in the crowd.
She'll give it to someone in the crowd, and her first night here, she gave it to Kobe's daughter, and people are criticizing, like, "Oh, she doesn't need that. She's already a billionaire."
You know who else doesn't need it? Anybody fucking else doesn't.
Anyone.
No one fucking needs her hat.
What should she do instead? Just go stick it on a homeless kid's head? Like, that's gonna help?
The girl lost her father and her sister in a tragic helicopter accident.
Right.
Give her the fuck. Who gives a fuck?
Why would anyone, like, people like,
who would criticize that?
You can't give it to, like, is she gonna suppose, like, if she put it on a homeless guy's head, is that gonna help his homelessness at all?
Right. No. Fuck it, people.
Everyone it's just enough.
Everyone sucks so bad.
They really do. I mean, they really do. But
what's that? Why you gotta give it to her? Why? Because your snot-nosed little kid needs it?
Yeah, they need
what
that
are they gonna
fucking
do with
thing.
It?
Who gives a shit?
You're gonna rip it off their head and try to sell it on eBay anyway.
Exactly. Oh, you're gonna smile, pose, and then the minute they're home, you fucking drug them, tell them that it was a dream, they never got that hat, and you're putting that shit online. Now, are we gonna have Cody tomorrow?
I don't know.
I mean, that Georgia shit could happen.
They're saying now that's probably gonna be the 15th or 18th now.
Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying. Probably next week. Ooh. When they haul that fucking orange turd in.
That orange lump of shit. God. Is this it for him? I don't... Do you agree with Bill Barr? He doesn't serve a day in prison, no matter what. Do they just stick him in, like, some Air Force base, like the guy in Godfather 2?
I don't know if I can't imagine they ever putting him in, like, I mean, in a general population thing, I can't imagine, like, even, like, a solitary, I can't.
Right.
I don't know. This is unprecedented shit we're talking about here. We've never had such a pile of shit be president.
Do you pay
try to overturn an election?
Is our national deficit erased if the United States government, if he does get convicted, they put him into general population prison and just load it with cameras, and you can just watch him get the American History X treatment in the showers every day? Like, you could just watch it. Would it be you pay?
Yeah.
Like $5.
It's like Big Brother. It'd be the first reality television show I ever watch.
Right. You just pay $5 an hour to just watch that hour to see what he's doing, and
just get his shit packed constantly. Oh.
Oh man, would there be anyone funnier to watch prison assault happen to?
No, I don't think so.
That might be.
I don't think so.
All right, wait a minute.
I've got the
You're very-
tightest
very
asshole
nasty.
everyone's
You're
ever
being
seen.
very rude.
It's the tightest.
The tightest asshole you'll ever see. Trust me. You're going to think you're in the best pussy you've ever had is my asshole. You're going to think you're inside.
It's
The best
self-lubricating. Self-lubricating ass.
You're not going to get one lick of shit on your dick. It'll be fine.
These titties, double D's.
Double D's, right? I shave them daily. You'll think you're with your lady at home. You think
Just
you're going to be
your
back
eyes.
home with your wife. You're not.
Just close your eyes. You
God.
can't tell the difference.
Oh, God. Well, man. As great as this Ramble Radio has been, regrettably,
Lick a shit.
there'll be no... I won't shit on your dick, I swear.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Oh, fucking forever. So,
Yeah,
I know we have contractual.
I know we do. I know.
That's...
You know, there's probably still people in the world that would hear what we just did and get mad about that.
there would be. They would cry.
There would be
"How
people
you
that
guys
would
are
genuinely,
great. He's a patriot, and there you are.
genuinely would be upset that we just talked about him getting prison
How
assault.
could you? He's a patriot. We're fine. We don't care.
All right. Yeah, with contractual.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, at least it's not after dark.
Oh,
At least he's not in the hot tub.
Jesus Christ. Do we need to see that again? Oh. We have to try to never do another After Dark just for that.
Just so we don't see him and Dex in a hot tub.
Yes.
Skeletor. We have our former president of the United States is indicted 3 times, and looks like there's a 4th one incoming any day now.
Yeah.
Has King Randor on Attorney ever found himself in any sort of legal trouble?
Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me that. Yes, in fact, King Randor is in the middle of a very, very perilous legal battle right now because he's been indicted and arrested for being a punk, for being a little punk motherfucker loser with a tiny cock. I tell you one thing, his cock is very tiny. He-Man's mother's pussy's huge. But it has nothing to do with his cock, a tiny little fucking limp dick. You don't even know he's fucking you. Fuck him. You get your dick in his mouth, it's like a half a toothpick, that piece of shit.
Okay. That was very weird. It wasn't even...
I've never seen him that angry.
Sounds like he knows what he's talking about, too. Like, he brought up
Yeah.
very specific
Very specific.
examples
Yeah,
of
very.
what that's like. I don't...
Almost as like first-hand experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I don't know. Wonderful tasting jizz, so I've been told. But everything else, awful.
All right. Okay.
It didn't help his case at all.
His chode is gigantic. Massive chode. I'm sure I've told you that before. Massive chode, mother is a giant pussy. His cum, I've heard, tastes great, but I fuck him anyway. He's got a tiny dick. Fuck him.
All right.
Okay. Jesus. Shouldn't have known Cody.
Let's get him on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. So it's... I guess we got to get the Laquita thing.
It tastes great gargling, too. Okay, that's what they told me.
Who are these people saying this? No one's saying
Okay,
anything.
man. Jesus, dude. Just admit you did it and fucking whatever. Should have stopped. Eddie working all the fine folks.
5 days a week. Patreon.com, The Ralph Report. Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper.
Oh, you can find me. I got the motherfucker. I got him.
Oh,
Ramble
you son of a
corporate.
bitch.
Running his mouth there, and he wants out so bad.
Get that
you're
contract
not. Get that
negated.
contract out of here.
Rip up the contract. Fuckers.
I know. You can find me in the same Ramble places. You can find Eddie and Cody also on streaming, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Find me, Retro Rocha on Kick and Twitch, my Jerry Rocha on YouTube. Find me, find us all. Eddie and I have comedy albums. Go stream them, go buy them. All that good shit. We will see you tomorrow for a regular ramble. Until then, stay safe, take care. We love you all.